Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube land, it's your boy Tuglow, and today I want to bring to y'all some news that I thought was going to be relatively time sensitive, but this is something that, the more that I think about it, the more that I really haven't seen too much on YouTube, and if people have covered it, I haven't seen it, so I do want to bring to y'all this today. I'll definitely talk more in depth about this on the podcast, but I just want to get this out here to y'all. I'm sure if you've been on Reddit, you've probably already seen this. If you don't want spoilers for future content, do not watch this. But we are going to talk about most of the things that happened in the summer 2019 developer live stream. This is the translated stuff, so let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. I'll have this link in the description box and in the pinned comment section. Everything that I find for this video was literally through this entire thing, and so we're just going to go ahead and talk about the things that I think are relatively important, or the things that I think are interesting enough to talk about. So starting off, they have the Shattered Connection, which is going to be the newest part, or the furthering of the story. So we have Isomer was the most recent one. Now they're going into Shattered Connection, so that one's going to be really interesting, and I'm very much looking forward to watching it on streams that the KR people or whoever else may be streaming. So the very first thing that we have after Shattered Connection is going to be quality of life improvements. Basically, this person already translated so many different things that has happened or that was leaked already, and so if you click this right here, you can find it and just read those off for yourself. I think 60 FPS is one of the things that's possible on here. To me, hey, if it makes the game run smoother, fantastic, but it's not something that I'm really too much looking for. That is like a huge must-have, must-do type of thing. One of the things, though, they do have is that there is going to be a new 3D base. There is going to be the day-night cycle based on real-life time, and I guess this is something to do with it. Which I actually have this picture over here. I guess this has something to do with it. I don't know what this particularly entails. For the longest time, I kept on telling myself I was going to make this video about the guild stuff, and now that I've said it, I will try to at least get like the little bits and pieces of the guild stuff that I do have, but maybe this pertains to something of that. Maybe it's just an actual new base for us. I have no idea. But there is going to be a mini game. They do have in-game package, as you can see. If you want to look at it, by all means. For us on the EN server, for the global server, the theater improvement is not anything that we have ever used or played with. If you play on other servers, by all means, you know what it's about. But the theater improvements, it's going to be fantastic for the older players. Hopefully, we'll just get these new improvements right away. Otherwise, these don't really pertain to us. The one thing that is, I guess, nice is that it does say in the future there might be sudden theater events. So, you might just be like, oh, hey, boom, you got 3-day theater event, bam, just out of nowhere. So, now you have a reason to log in and play, rather than, oh, hey, I've already done this event, I'm not going to play. So that's always great. Dorm improvement, there's a new battery time collection from 22 to 1 o'clock. You've got 2 chances to get your batteries per day. If it's unfortunate for both times, well, hopefully this helps you out. If not, I don't know what to say. Then it says this is something that I think is going to help a lot of new players. It's going to be more content for the YouTube channel once this happens. As y'all know, I already did a guide to help the new players get from point A all the way to 0-2, and so now they're gonna rework the entirety of the new early game experience. So all of us older players, we're gonna get compensated, so don't worry, but they are gonna be doing a lot of things. So it says, starting off, there's a lot of early game experience, progression, rewards, and tutorial rework to support new players. They might rework almost all the early game levels from chapter 1 to about chapter 5. IOP career task for focuses, I would assume, on chapter 1 to 5. Additional rewards to support new players. Now this is where it gets so insanely huge, okay? I don't know, I legit do not understand, and I'm still at a loss of words, from the last podcast. How did they want the game to be played out if we have to play it the way we have to now compared to what they're changing it to? Upon completion, new players should be able to have 4 echelons of level 70 dolls, going from chapter 1 to chapter 5. Do you know how easy that is? Holy cow. I cannot believe, like, I can't wrap my mind around how insanely easy that is. Assuming, obviously, like, you just play through it and then boom, you hit 70. Like, if they make it difficult, like, you know, okay, hey, you gotta kite, or hey, you gotta do this or that, okay, that's one thing. But literally, compared to what we had to do, it's so easy just thinking about it. Like, hey, I did from chapter 1 to chapter 5. I had to use friend supports to carry me through that because I was trying to push to get into new stuff so I could get, like, better logistics. Holy cow, dude. Okay, so they've got that going on for Soul, which is, it's so good for new players coming in. You'll just have to excuse the salt. Then it says some tasks may give you high level, already dummy linked, low rarity T-Dolls. Dude, I would have loved to have taken a free, like, X4 FNC or Ingram or M14 or, dude, come on, man. This is so good for new players. Then it has the AR team now comes with appropriate level and links. So new players will end up having a level 70 M4 and a level 1 M16. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, the things that they're adding, like, just in this little part are like, man, that would make, like, that's kind of like common sense, right? But then, like, it just hasn't been that way forever. And everybody's just like, oh, it you know, wow, this is, like, insane. Like, I don't know, dude. To me, that is going to be so helpful for new players. I'll be interested in seeing how it plays through for, you know, trying a new account and see if it's, like, a much better experience or not. That's going to be cool. The compensation I was talking about earlier is just going to be cores and materials. So, potentially, it's going to be like, okay, hey, you got... you know, maybe resources, or, you know, obviously cores. Maybe they'll give us, you know, who knows what they're gonna give us. Cores and materials, take it as you will. That was the end of part 1. Then for new content, FOB, don't know what that means. It's casual idle game and exploration. It's a system that gives you free stuff, new items. You obtain equipment tickets to exchange daily rewards, strengthen materials, exchange cores, and more. It's similar to logistics, a little bit different. It gives you less resources, but more useful items. Long duration exploration gives you better rewards, opposite to logistics. Then they have new equipment fodder. So, I believe it should be this thing. I think we've seen that, like, this room already. But basically, imagine doing logistics that are longer, and instead of just getting, like, you know, resources, you might get cores, you might get, you know, calibration tickets, you might get batteries, you might get who knows what. But I would assume that that is what they're going to be looking at for this. Commander avatar costume and skills. I believe this has already been gone through, but this is, like, I guess a more in-depth type of thing. This is going to be the commander, or, you know, this could be the commander depending on how you create yours to look. One thing that they do say, though, is that it's obtained through event or bought directly from the whale shop. No gotcha. I don't think that that's the best way to do it. I think you could at least make it to where, like, potentially, like, you know, do it with, like, batteries, or do it with capsules, or do it with, like, a new type of, or you know, a type of resource that we haven't seen on the global server yet, or just do it some way that's not, like, gem related. Because if I've done without the avatar for so long, what's the chances that it's gonna, like, be so, like, needy right now? Also, I think I did not click this one, but this is something that, like, in a sense, just depending on, like, what all they do or how you look at it, you could see, like, there be, like, pay to progress. You have these the commander's closet, and you have these skills: charisma, battle affection. Okay, so you get faster affection, repair time for T-Dolls if you sit through it, and hawk decreases by 5%. Idle game rewards increase by 5%. This is one that I think is going to be really interesting, because if I can get my rewards from this, faster and then continually faster, it's just going to pay to progress, and then you're going to have a huge gap. I don't really like the idea of pay to progress, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. Even if it's just like a hint of it, I mean, I don't really care. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to pay for it, so I mean, hey, by all means, y'all do you. Then it has skill training time, including doll and fairy decreased by 2% question mark. So the avatar thing, it's going to be cool. It'll be nice, but there's so much room to wiggle in, like, pay us cash for this, or like you're just going to be left behind. I don't know how I feel about that right now. We'll have to wait and see until more stuff comes out for it. Exploration, bring your pets. You can bring your pets with your on your exploration, so that'll be cool. I think depending on where you go, certain pets are going to be more preferred there, and I think you might get a little extra something for it. So that'll be nice. Then you have your exchange shop. Now this to me is going to be the interesting part. You have your combat reports, your black combat reports. I think this right here is I was talking about this probably like a few days ago. If they let us use capsules to increase our characters, we need to have something to increase our equipment fodder or our equipment. Otherwise, it's just too expensive or too much of a hassle to turn around and get this equipment fodder and then increase our equipment with that equipment fodder. This is basically the capsule for equipment. So that's fantastic. I'm so happy to see that. I'd love to see calibration tickets in this list. That would be awesome, because calibration tickets are so useful and they're so valuable that like there just aren't enough ways for us to get it. I wish they put it there, but I mean, it is cool to see like the different resources. You know, I don't know what all these resources are, but hey, by all means, hopefully it's something that we can hard farm or at least like soft farm per day, you know, just to keep us in the game for a little bit longer. But I mean, who knows how they're gonna work that one out. Then it says they have the Digimon upgrade waitlist for most dolls. They have visual effects on different screens. You can exchange special equipment for dolls that don't have a Digimon upgrade, and then you'll have a mini story log for exploration. So this is going to be pretty cool. They ended it here. Then you have the PV for the for the Shattered Connection. Now for this, you're gonna go into the Bilibili. I think this is the Chinese website. Basically, if you watch it through, which I'm not gonna watch it here, but basically if you load it up, it'll look like this, and you're gonna have all this text. Just click this button down here, and it gets rid of the text, and then you can watch the entire thing like on your own, or like however you wish to watch it. But it looks cool. It's animated, so it doesn't really have any like in-game like looks for it, but I mean, you know, it looks nice, it looks clean. I enjoy it. They do have 4 new Digimon upgrades. They have Hanyang Type 88, which it's like a rifle. It's the hentai rifle. There you go. So she gets a Digimon upgrade. Then we have MP5, which I already got MP5's equipment plus 10. She's already level 100. We chilling. I'm waiting on it. So that's gonna be cool. This is what she looks like. So I mean, I'm gonna have to say worth on that. And then the one person that I am so happy for finally gets some recognition, which while I was farming on Deep Dive and I was getting so many exos, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get these exos because I have a feeling UMP9 is gonna get mod 3 coming up soon. And look what happened. I'm literally a prophet. Boom. UMP9 getting mod 3. I'm so excited. I've already got the exos for her. I don't have to farm it. We out here gang. Okay, so she gets a mod 3. Then we talked about this on the podcast as well. There is going to be the 5-star upgrade to a 6-star. It's going to be story related. I think people are assuming it's going to be HK416. I guess I'll put my eggs in that basket too. Sure, why not? But basically, based on story, someone's going to receive a 6-star Digimon upgrade. It's guaranteed to be strong, and you'll require a special item that you can obtain from the event in some other ways. So not every 5-star is going to get a 6-star Digimon upgrade. Basically, it's going to be story related, and it should just be like story characters. So, you know, you can look at Ro 416, G11, AK12, AN94. Maybe I'm missing someone else, but I feel like I shouldn't be. I don't remember. But anyway, you know, those people are going to get the 6-star Digimon upgrade before someone like, I don't know, let's just say like Watchan. You know, it's like, she's not like a main character, so she's not going to get one like right away, so we don't have to worry about that. If you care, there are new dolls, including the Desert Eagle. I mean, by all means, cool. There are a lot of new enemies as well, and I think this is going to be the first picture for the enemies. This is going to be really cool. I don't know what any of this is. I don't know who this is. I have an idea, but I don't want to say anything about it. I think they're also going to have more enemies here, and then more enemies here. I think this is the boss. I'm pretty sure. I don't know 100% sure. But this is what this section covers right here. Also, one thing that I just noticed, it says, in this event, bamboo rifles will receive reworks. One change will be charging shot. You can release their shot much earlier, but the longer you wait, the higher the damage. So I'd assume that this is something that we're going to have to like manually press, because we can either get out a quick shot that does, you know, let's just say like 2 times damage, or we can wait a little bit longer and then get like 4 times damage. We wait even longer, get like 8 times damage, and so on and so forth. Maybe it's something that scales. I don't 100% know, but hopefully rifles, the bamboo rifles specifically, will have a better feel to them once that change comes through. They will have new map facilities, I think, which are going to be these little things right here. Basically, I don't know if it was an isomer where this was added, but basically on the isomer map, I saw like these little like door gateway things, and so like that was on top of the map that you had to do stuff with. I didn't understand because it was in Hangul, so, you know, it'd be like that. But I think they're going to add more stuff right there, and then they're also going to add this stuff as well. So it's just going to have, like, more things for you to think about, more things for you to play around, so that's going to be really cool as well. New Nido, which is the boss, I think this chick. Yeah, it's this chick. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about her, whatever. So yeah, same boss, 2 stages, cool. I mean, that's awesome. Then it says the event will have 5 chapters. No more intel points grind. I think we're going to see intel point grind for Valhalla, and I think we're going to see that for Isomer, is what this is talking about. I think they're going to switch or shift away. I almost said both of them at the same time. Switch or shift away from the intel point grind for Shattered Connection and go back to the old style of like Deep Dive or, you know, Arctic Warfare potentially. I don't know how they're going to do that. But then it also does say the poison pollution node will expand every turn in this event. The more turns you wait, the less space you can move around. That's interesting. That's very interesting. The missions can be won in different ways, so it's not necessarily, you know, kill the boss and then you win the map, or hit the capture point and then you win the map. I think they showed that right here. It's do this or this or this. So I mean, you got different ways to win. You can use different squads to win. So now if you're like, oh hey, I need to use like machine gun, shotgun because I want to win the fight by doing this one instead of using like, you know, rifle handguns to beat it this way. You know, it's just a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spice. So that's cool. And then last but not least, they have their like little sellout segment. Basically, I think they've done something with Bakery Girl. If you look on Steam, Bakery Girl, or if you just click this, it should take you right there. That's cool. The Griffin Health Project UI changes and improvements. They take a while. They'll gradually be pushed out during the later half of this year, which I don't know if they mean by 2019 because we're already in the second half of 2019. So, you know, maybe like the last quarter of the year. But basically, this is what we're looking at. To me, like, I've seen Arc Knights, and like I have like an Arc Knight-ish vibe from this. By no means is that a bad thing, but by no means is like that a good thing. Like, one thing that I praised or I really like GFL is that they do a lot of things differently. And now, like, with all these changes coming in, like, you know, hey, we got a shop where you can exchange stuff. Okay, well, now I'm thinking of, like, back in SAOMD, when we do this event, we go exchange stuff over here. Or Danmachi, every new event, you have a new event shop, you exchange the stuff. You know, I hope it's not something to where it's just like, you can pay for this to do this, and then you just get the shop, you know, by paying for it. I hope they keep it, you know, you still got to play, you still have to grind. I hope it's not like just pay to play, or pay to super progress, or pay to super win. I still really hope that it's like your time is more valuable than your money in this game. That's the one thing that I'm really hoping for. You know, they can change the UI, they can change whatever if they think it makes it look better, feel better, play better. But at the end of the day, these are some of the changes that they're going through with. These are some of the things that are coming up soon, or relatively soon, TM. And so I'm kind of hyped about the changes. I'm kind of about the changes. Just to give you a quick comparison of what these look like side to side. Oops. Just for that, like, on that live comparison, like, this is gonna be, I think these are side by side, I don't know, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely gonna be different. It's cleaner. You can see more of this, I'd assume. I don't know, but these are the changes for the Summer 2019 live stream that we've talked about, that they've seen. They're interesting. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. How do you feel about it? Y'all know where to let me know. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. This was definitely a little bit late, but I mean, I just feel like not enough people are talking about it, maybe know about it, at least not in my community. So, you know, hey, by all means, this is something cool, something fun, it's something different. Let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Really do appreciate it a lot. If you want to see more GFL content, feel free to subscribe here on YouTube. Or if you want to see more, potentially, Final Fantasy 14 content, you can also hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. I do stream at twitch.tv/Tuglow. The times are work in progress, working on getting a job right now. Hopefully things go through. That'd be fantastic. Then last but not least, if you do have Amazon Prime and you'd like to support your boy monetarily for free, you can do that by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and then subscribing over at twitch.tv/Tuglow for free. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Really do appreciate it a lot. Hope y'all have a great day, night, or whatever it may be. Don't work too hard. Don't grind too hard. Play a lot. And I'll catch you on the next video. Much love. God bless. Peace out.